Hey Waymakers, this is PT here with your midweek message. I want to apologize and thank you for everybody who prayed for me last week when I was under the weather and I was able to post a midweek message. I am feeling better. Your prayers were heard, answered, and appreciated. So I'm back at it, feeling great this week. Bringing you just a really quick midweek message, just pulling on something from last Sunday's sermon. If you missed it, you weren't there to receive it, you missed live stream, I encourage you to go back, livestream.com/TheWayColumbia, as I say every week, and get this Sunday's word. Just to pull really quickly from that, remember we are in the book of James, and we're talking about wisdom. One of the things that I gave to you at the end of the message was a word that let many of you know, might not be everybody, but let many of you know that you're leveling up. We're leveling up. And what I meant by that, I referenced my son's Justice League battle game that we played one time as a family on our family date night. And how his character, because he had played it so many times and had put so much effort and so much work into building up his character had been upgraded. It had new gear, abilities, skills, but with that leveling up came different and new responsibilities for Andrew as the player to get in there and keep working and keep building up the skills, keep battling, keep rising towards getting more skills, having more access to more gear, things like that. And so I made that analogy and that connection on Sunday. And I just want to remind you that as you are praying that God enlarges your territory, with that, once your territory is enlarged, you have to understand that you are enlarged as well. Your capacity to take care of, to care for, to put seed in that territory, to monitor it, to manage it, that has to increase. So God's enlarging your territory, but He's enlarging you as well. With your prayer for a deeper romantic relationship comes the demand for deeper vulnerability. With your request for more career advancement comes greater responsibility. With your request for increased finances comes greater discipline and stewardship. You're leveling up. The way you used to operate on a lower level will not be able to sustain where you're going. And for many of you, you're already there or you're at the cusp of it and you're finding yourself struggling to keep up. Imagine that, struggling to keep up with the blessing. I know some people would love to trade places with someone who is struggling to keep up with the blessing. However, when you that which you cannot manage, you risk losing. So I'm encouraging you, for those of you who are still preparing for whatever this enlargement is, with your requests, your prayers that you set out into the universe, into the atmosphere, and before God, get ready. Position yourself. Get your disciplines in place. Get your knowledge in place. Get the wisdom that you need. Get the experience that you need. Sit under somebody. Remain teachable. Build yourself up so that as the blessings flow, you have the capacity to manage them. You have the capacity to multiply them and receive all that you have coming. You got to have the capacity. You got to have the capacity to be able to receive that which you're asking for. You got to be willing to go that extra mile and to be able to be stretched. Okay? To be able to be stretched. Remember, muscles that are increasing in mass have to tear first. You can't put new wine in old wineskins. All these different facts and all these different proverbs, they are true. So, yes, you're leveling up. You're going to have to stretch in order to get to that next level. It's already here. It's already coming. God's already pulling on you, already using your gifts. So, yeah, you want to counsel people. You want to minister to people. You're going to have to keep praying. You're going to have to be disciplined. You're going to have to study. You're going to have to meet the blessing at the level at which you're asking. So, that being said, I'm not going to drive the point home too much. You get it. I want to encourage you. Don't let that intimidate you. Don't let that intimidate you that where you're going is going to require more of you. You want this. It's already happening. The wheels are in motion. The momentum is already going in that direction. Catch up and keep up. I love you. I'll see you Sunday. And I just want to say that you're so blessed. You're so blessed and you're so loved. All right, Waymakers, you all have a great rest of your week. For those of you who are looking for a spiritual community to become a part of, to serve, to learn, to grow, meet us on Sundays at the Way Columbia, 2215 Platte Springs Road in West Columbia at noon. At 10 o'clock for our encounter, but at noon, come on and pop in and just visit us. We love you. Have a great week.